Hello, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh, and on the phone is Jeremy Nojoy, the slackmaster, and we both been sleeping, so we both been slacking. I haven't been able to get to sleep, and he spends his time sleeping when he's not unloading thousands of boxes of Kicks, a cereal that nobody eats. So here he is, Jeremy Nojoy. How you doing?
Good evening, George.
Wait a minute, can't hear you. Hold on. What happened? Something's wrong. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, George. I'm doing well. A little tired, a little late here, but looking to contribute on weekly NFL picks.
Okay, now we need to cut this down because we've been running over. So try to keep your picks a little less, if you would, please. All right, let's get started. You got 16 games. It's one hell of a horse race. I'm going to give the odds and where they are, and I will give my pick, and then you can give yours. The Jets and the Patriots, minus 15, 43.5. I'll take the Patriots. Go ahead.
Yeah, agree. Not much to say here. Jets are dead. Patriots much alive and going for his first overall season. Patriots will win this.
Okay, the Texans at Indianapolis, minus 5.5 and 41. I will take the Texans.
Yeah, tough one to call. Two dead teams. I'm going to go with the Colts. I think they have a little more offensive firepower.
Now this next one, Big Ben's not playing, Le'Veon Bell's not playing, Fuzzy the Cat's not playing. The Cleveland Browns at the Steelers, minus 6, 36.5. If the Browns win this one, it would be a miracle. I'll pick the Steelers.
That's right. You mentioned a list of players that aren't playing, and you know what, George? They don't need them to beat the Browns. Pittsburgh will win this handily, and they're really content for that first overall spot.
Okay, the Redskins at the Giants, plus 3, 39.5.
Redskins should win this one. Giants playing for nothing, really. It's a dead season, and Washington has a quarterback who's going to be a free agent next year and wants to be paid. So Washington Redskins should win.
I'll take the Redskins as well. All right, we have here. I would laugh if there was an upset here. You have the Bears at the Vikings, minus 12 and 38. I'll pick the Vikings.
That's right, Bears at Vikings. That's a key point there. They're coming to our house. The Bears have a pretty good run game and a very good defense, and that does make me a little bit nervous, but I can't pick against the 12-3 Vikings. They've exceeded all expectations this year.
Okay, we have the Cowgirls against the Eagles, plus 3 and 39. I'm going to still pick the Eagles. I have faith in the Eagles.
Yeah, even with Nick Foles in there, they've found a way to get 2 victories. So I don't really think that momentum slows. Dallas's playoff hopes are lost with their loss to the Seahawks last week. So Eagles should win this at home.
Okay, here we have the Cheese versus the Kitty Cats, your favorite team of the world, you secret Packer fan, you. The Pack at the Lions, minus 7 and 43.
Yeah, so this one's kind of a toss-up. I mean, Green Bay has Huntley, and Detroit has Stafford, so you got to go with the better quarterback here. I'm going with Detroit.
I'll go with the Lions as well. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Okay, the Bills and the Fish. The Bills at Miami, plus 2 and 42.5. I'll take the Bills.
Yeah, not a very entertaining game, at least on paper here, but I don't know. The Bills are probably going to just continue to try to grind out wins here to try to get in the playoffs somehow, and they need to win this week. So I'm going the Bills just on motivation alone.
All right, this one, I'm not sure. I think either team could win this one because the Rams have been very good. The 49ers at the Rams, plus 4, 43.5. I'm going to take the Rams.
Yeah, Yeah, that's a good call. The Rams do have a lot of starters sitting, like Gurley, and I think Goff is sitting. But they're the better coached team, and they have the more explosive offense right now. Anyways, we'll see what next season brings. But, yeah, I'll select the Rams as well. I think they'll come out on top.
Okay, the next one, it's hard to pick for me. I'm not sure who I want here, but I think I'll pick the Panthers. The Panthers in Atlanta, minus 3.5 and 45.
Yeah, so Atlanta is scratching and clawing. They need this game in order to keep their playoff hopes alive. So I think they're going to be ultra motivated. Where Carolina, they could, I guess, theoretically get a first-round bye, but it's a slim chance. So I'm going to say Atlanta is going to find a way to win this because they want to keep their season alive.
Okay, we have the Saints at Tampa Bay, plus 5 and 49. I'm going to pick the Saints. I don't think there's any question here.
Agreed. Tampa Bay's been a dumpster fire. The offense has picked up a little bit as of late, but it won't be enough against that run game. Saints will win.
Now, I haven't been following these two teams, so I'm not sure who to pick. I will pick the Titans. Jacksonville at the Titans, minus 2.5, 41.5.
That's right. So you got another team that is basically desperate, have to win, and get some help to get into the playoffs. So they're going to be ultra motivated. However, Jacksonville just got whooped last week, and we're sort of fighting with each other on the sideline. So I think they're going to roll into the playoffs with something to prove, and this is the week they kind of get things straightened out and going on a hot streak.
Yeah, who was that guy who got thrown? Who was that guy who got thrown out after a practice game? He got suspended or something. I don't know what team that was. I saw that in passing. That was weird. Fighting with his own team during practice.
There's a few guys on the Giants that have done that. And then, last week, the Jaguars were bickering with each other.
A lot of tension, man. So they need to get some felloway, I think. NFL felloway here. Okay, the Raiders at the Chargers, the disappointing Raiders. Minus 7 and 42, I'll pick the Chargers.
Agreed. The Chargers have every reason to play and play hard and play motivated. The Raiders are done. Stick a fork in them. It's been a disappointing season for them. So I got to go Chargers. They're at home. They have the better defense and the better offense. So go Chargers.
Okay, then we have the Cardinals at the Seahawks, minus 9 and 38. I don't know what to do here. I think I'll pick Seattle, but they've also been disappointing.
Agreed. Seattle's had a very much of an uncharacteristic year. The defense is not the elite unit that we're used to. However, they're clawing for the playoff chances to remain alive, and I think that's good enough for this veteran and experienced team to squeak out a win against the hapless Cardinals.
Now here's another team that disappoints, but then you have Denver that has been clawing back, as you say. Kansas City at Denver, minus 4 and 38. I'm going to pick the Chiefs, but then Denver could win this.
Yeah, so the Chiefs have pretty much locked up. They have locked up their division, so they're going to the playoffs this year. You're sitting Alex Smith. They're going to start a rookie, Pat Mahomes. And Denver still has a pretty good defensive unit, but I don't know, man. It's kind of a tough call. I think Denver's defense is going to get it done because they have something to prove here. And somehow they're going to find a way to win, even with inept quarterback play. Go Denver.
And the last game, the Bungles at the Ravens. This is a game I don't know who to pick because the Ravens haven't been great. The Bungles haven't been great. Minus 9.5 and 40. I'll take the Ravens just on a bet, but I don't know who to pick.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the line for this one, George. The Bengals have been a dumpster fire this year. They've been terrible. Their head coach is on his way out. And Baltimore has every reason to play and to win because they want to get into the playoffs. So they're going to be ultra motivated versus a team that's pretty much already given up. And plus, they got a pretty good defense and running game. I think the Ravens handily defeat the Bengals.
I got a question. Can you use kicks instead of sand for traction in the snow?
I don't see why you couldn't. Basically, it's the same thing.
That stuff, other than Uncle Sam's cereal that looks like puffed styrofoam, is the worst. No, I take that back. I got some off-brand Raisin Bran that was horrible. It was from Raley's. But, Kix is like, I don't get it. What did they do to that cereal? It's like Kellogg's Pep that they sold at one time, another odd cereal. Well, anyway.
It's the worst cereal ever. Nobody likes Kix. Let's be real.
But why do they sell it? Why do they even make it? I mean, some cereals need to be discontinued, So what's the temperature there now without me being able to look it up?
Well, George, we'll put it this way. I'm sitting by a sliding glass door, and I can feel the cold permeating through it. So it's definitely below zero here. It's very cold.
I noticed last night I watched this other weather channel because on not NFL now, on DirecTV Now, they put the weather channel into the paid bracket, which irritates me. And they said up where you are, it was minus 19. Pittsburgh was 3 with 16-mile-an-hour winds, which means it's probably minus 19 with a wind chill. Philadelphia was 9. We're the only, from San Francisco to L.A. and Vegas, the weather lady said the only place to stay warm was either here or Miami. So the rest, Seattle, Tacoma was like 27 tonight. So I don't know. I don't know how people are surviving this. And they're saying frostbite in New York City. People are getting frostbite. That for New Year's Eve, you're gonna go to Times Square and freeze solid like George M. Cohan's statue.
Well, I think the solution here is simple. Just don't be an idiot and walk places, and use your heater when possible. You should see my dog go outside. It's hilarious.
I understand he's going to get.
So then wants to come back in.
He's going to get one of those restaurant heaters soon. He's going to be carrying one of those out with a miniature restaurant heater where they light up the propane, and he'll use that to thaw the ground when he has to do his business. I hope you got a little sweater for him or something, and one for you.
We do, yes. We do.
Time to triple pane that glass door, man. Triple pane insulation and new insulation on the house, maybe.
Yeah, well, we got the plastic rolling, but...
By the way, my late mother told me that in Lithuania in the winter, it may sound odd, but she said they used to pile up snow against the house, and when it froze, it insulated the house. You got to worry about your pipes, but she said it kept the house warm. So you might try that if you have any snow there. I don't know if it's been snowing or... It was snowing in Pittsburgh last week.
We got some snow, and I've heard of that before. It's, something to look into, but we're not really freezing in our house here because we have heat, so we're all good.
Okay, well, I hope your furnace is working or whatever you're using. But the other way to go, you can get you can build a solar heater and you run it in through one room and it will keep your whole house at like 70 degrees. You put that outside, and I've watched a video on YouTube where like when it's 22, and the solar heater running that water through the pipes and then the fan forcing the hot air in the house. And the advantage of that is you're not using your furnace, you're not using fuel oil, you're not using the electricity. It's free. So you might consider going that way next year if you can afford it.
I hope so, George. I think 2018 is going to be my year, man. We'll see.
Yeah, they might give you a raise. You sell the most boxes of kicks ever, which is one. Anyway, have a great
kicks, my man.
I don't know. I'm obsessed with kicks. I don't know why. I'm thinking of there's got to be some use of landfill. Maybe you glue it together and you can build a house on top of it. I don't know. The only stuff that won't liquefy in an earthquake. All right. Have a great New Year. Hug the kid, the dog, the girlfriend. I hope you have a prosperous, healthy, and safe New Year. We're running out of time. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Be warm and safe out there. Bye-bye for now.